Seven Online, guys. Welcome back to We Happy Few. This chapter 30, 33. When we last left off, we went back to our old job. We had a look around. We figured out that we need a... Sorry, I'm just going to focus up so I can get rid of all this crap. We figured out we need a reporter's pass in order to get into Haimworth's lab. Problem is, we went back to our old job. They actually don't have room for... extra reporters right now. However, one of the reporters is missing, so we went to her house to figure out where she's at, and it turns out she's caught up in something. So she just got taken away by the doctors. So now we're gonna try to figure a way. Why do I have so many Jimmy bars? We're gonna try to figure a way to take her job so that we can get a reporter's pass and progress on with our objective. Not even worried about her. In right fashion. A whole bunch of crap on me, so I just kind of have to offload real quick before we progress on. It's the strange meat. Yeah, I don't want that. Look at all those metal bits I picked up. Jesus. One thing I haven't found in a while is recipes, actually. Come to think about it. Oh yes, we had a bit of reading to do too. Great. Forgot about that. Okay, well, starting with this one. Haimworth Lab's top secret. Memo number 1. Darling, you said, I don't suppose you have a better idea. Here is my idea. Let me ask the witches. I know they're superstitious idiots, but they were always talking about psychoactive herbs, and they were actually rather clever women, when my mom had them over anyways. And they know every weed and stingy hallucinogenic frog on all the homes. And I've been racking my brain about my inventory problem. I don't think we're going to find any more caches of old German goodies. It's from Sally. Added in Gemma's handwriting. June-ish, 1961, I think. Sally Boyle's handwriting, presumably to Dr. V. Memo number 2. Beloved, please don't be cross. Just because they don't have university degrees in science, don't mean they don't know any science. You've got to stop underestimating people who don't think the way you do. Are you sure you're not thinking about this emotionally? And I know how you hate that. St. John's wort does contain a serotonin reuptake inhibitor, and it does make sad people less grumpy, for example. We could advertise the new compound as a different flavor of joy. Strawberry, say. Wouldn't that sound jolly? If some people take to the new flavors, then our supplies could last a few years longer. Possibly till 1964. And by then, maybe the monkey will learn to talk. Just give it a ponder, please, for your Sally. Gemma's handwriting, July-ish 61, Sally again. Memo number 3. No, I don't care that you took credit for Strawberry. I don't care who gets credit so long as people are happy, and I certainly was not trying to impress the general. No, I'm worried that you promised a permanent solution. Of course you know far more about biochemistry than I do, but I've never heard of a drug that permanently alters brain chemistry. Is that even possible? Is there a mechanism? Can you just chemically burn out all the sad receptors in the brain? The only permanent solution I know involve electroshock or surgery, and then we're back to phrenology. I think I read people a little better than you do, darling. The journal is all very affable. But we've now promised him results, and we all know what happened to the last guy who didn't deliver him results, you know? Please tell me what's on your mind, would you? Sal. Scribbled note about missing staff. St. Elmo Electrical Unit. 2 employees haven't come topside. Behaving erratically. Art project? Scribbled note about leaks. Remote control unit number 3. Gas leaks, parts, no maintenance, human error. Scribbled note about Miss Snug. Someone Someone has a permanent solution to the joy problem, says Miss Snug, but won't say who. There's a joy problem. Permanent solution doesn't sound ominous at all. It really, eh? Alright, so the first thing I want to do is sleep. It's 10 at night. I gotta go to the work site.
It's been a hard day's night, that was.
Alright. That's that taken care of. I read everything. Just gotta get some joy into me and then we're out there.
Snug as a bug on a drug.
Cool. Yeah, I'm off today and I'm off tomorrow too, so I'm expecting to get a fair bit done here. I just, as of today, well, as of the day of this recording, I just finished uploading my Star Wars series.
Save a bit for the next minute.
And I'm on to, like, what I said, 32? No, 33. So, I'm a deep way in it anyways, which is good. Which way do I want to go? Don't really matter. Go left, though. We will go left.
Maybe I should sit down for a bit.
Fit in better from wearing one of these.
Central sent me to help out.
Oh, and I suppose you learned all about municipal infrastructure back at Central.
I like to think I can figure a few things out.
Oh, you can figure things out. Who needs 20 years of experience when the new lads can just suss it out with their eyes? Hey, let's all learn from the new lad.
Oh, this seems fairly obvious. Can't you just turn that?
Turn the valve. I guess I could do that.
Don't! Never heard it do that before.
Oh dear. There's a tool I need. I'll just go get it.
What did he do to it? Has anybody got a pipe wrench?
Jesus.
Ow. I should really have paid more attention when Dad was banging on the plumbing. I hope they're not dead.
Oh, so somehow they're not.
On the other hand, it looks like I can get down now.
Enter the underground. Don't know. I'm guessing we can't breathe down here. Ooh, nice. Long distance runner. October is Fire Safety Month. That is fucking ironic. I do like the detailing on the lockers when they're locked. You actually see a lock on them. And then when you pick it, the lock comes off.
Power's out on the elevator. I'll need to find a way to turn the juice back on.
So where would this go then? My curiosity asks. Went for victory meat, right on. Always use some of that. This seems extremely safe. What you got there? Blackberry? To Dr. Verloc, Hameworth Laboratories, from Alfred Southwick, Supervisor, St. Elmo Electrical Unit, Montaline Control HQ. Urgent joy request. Dear Dr. Verloc, my men seem to have received a weak batch of joy. That is, it makes them half as happy, and fortunately makes them just as foggy. As a result, they have been doubling up on joy, and this is making them rather too foggy to work. Could you please send a regular strength ration of joy as soon as possible? Is Blackberry a possibility?
Yeah, another note about bad joy. Gemma was really onto something, wasn't she?
Electrical artwork. To Jim Watt, Chief Engineer. From Alfred Southwick, Supervisor, St. Elmo Electrical Unit, Montaline Control HQ, September 7th, 1964. Dear Mr. Watt, one of my workers have made an artwork out of live electrical wires. Although the boys are quite fond of it, it is creating a hazard. The tenor of our Tunnel Rats quartet was electrocuted this morning. We were not able to get past the sculpture to reach the rest of the facility safely. Could you kindly turn off the sector's power grid? Just long enough for me to remove his artwork. Endochronic properties. A second resublimation of the thiomontaline crystals might enhance the endochronic properties. If we were truly able to enable the endochronic properties, we could use the same crystals indefinitely. Forms. September 10th, 1964. To Alfred Southwick, Supervisor, St. Elmo Electrical Unit, Montaline Control HQ. From Tracia Reeve, Department of Archives, Printing and Recycling, City Hall, Apple Home. We're all dismayed to learn of your Glee Cub's misfortune. I am enclosing 2 copies of Form A221, Unexpected Staff Holiday, which must be completed in triplicate, as well as 1 copy of Form FIN 753, Department Budget Adjustment Report. These should be filled in and returned within 3 days. Cheers. Tricia Reeve. Button requires Montaline. 1, 2, and 3.
How do I cross that platform without getting electrocuted?
Now make sure there isn't a short circuit before...
What an idiot.
Fucking apprentices. They never fucking listen.
I see, said the blind man as he picked up his hammer and saw.
Alright, going down. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, excuse me again. Oh, there it is. Victory Day. To all employees, from Alfred Southwick, Supervisor St. Elmo's Electrical Unit. September 29th, 1964. It has come to my attention that certain employees are using live wires as Victory Day sparklers. Let me remind you that Victory Day is not for several more months, besides which the sparklers are a safety hazard. One of the subjects of safety hazards. Whose turn is it to empty the rain buckets? I found 4 of them overflowing on Tuesday, and kindly do not let this happen again. All the sneezes right now. I know this morning my allergies were kicking my ass. So bad. This looked like it might have some evidence. I don't think I need my gas mask on. None of these guys are wearing it. Magnificent Muffins. To whom it may concern, from Tommy Flanders, Supervisor Unit 9. We've had a bit of an incident. Henrietta made muffins for the bake sale, but mistakenly used the almond gas for flavoring. She's now gone on holiday, and I've given my staff leave until further notice. Meanwhile, do not eat the muffins or enter Sector 3 without a gas mask. Cheers.
She
Tommy.
accidentally poisoned the muffins? Even on Joy people aren't that stupid. Unless there's something wrong with the Joy.
So why would I have to... Nice.
I've always wanted to drive one of those things. They sort of look like tea kettles, don't they? How have I not noticed that?
Didn't actually get to see what was in there. I accidentally hit E too quickly. There's a lot of dead bodies around here. I mean, a fucking ton.
I think my sneakers have worn out.
I don't think I can build another pair on the go. Find a workbench, I'll... I don't think I can just fix them either. Not my sneaky shoes. I have to build another pair. Bad Batches of Joy. To Dr. Anton Verloc, Hainworth Labs. From Tommy Flanders, Supervisor Unit 9, September 29th, 1964. Thank you for your response to my letter about Bad Batches of Joy. While I appreciate your offer, if I send any employee who has a problem with the recent batch of Joy to Hainworth for your experimental treatment, you'll have my entire bloody staff knocking on your gate. I hope you've got a plan B. Regards, Tommy Flanders.
If the Joy's going bad, that'll drive the entire town crazy.
Okay, that respond to a message I had. Formula adjustments, September 9th, 1964, to Alfred Southwick, Supervisor, St. Elmo Electrical Unit, Monthly, Control HQ. I've read that like a million times. From Dr. E. Verloc, MD, Chief of Research and Production, Hameworth Labs. Dear Mr. Southwick, thank you for your recent memo. We are experiencing a temporary problem while we adjust the Joy formula slightly to take advantage of some new materials. Meanwhile, it can't hurt if they double their dosage, can it? The more the merrier.
They're adjusting the formula. New materials. Well, that sounds encouraging. And when people sound encouraging in Wellington, well, something terrible is usually happening. I have a feeling there's not supposed to be quite so many red lights on this board.
Probably not, eh? Oh, no going
It's
back
becoming
now.
rather unhealthy in here. Maybe I'll be safer in the Jubilator.
I didn't even realize there was a dead body there.
Well, this is the slowest roller coaster I've ever been on. Make way! Make way for Captain Toadle!
This shit's so weird.
It's closed. Shit! How do I open it?
Some weird ass music too.
Sorry, can't stay.
Just you and me. We got life underneath our feet. Happy as can be. Can you help me please? 'Cause I'm down here on my knees.
Oh shit!
Jesus. Now entering St. George's home.
So there's an exit door here, I think, but I'm gonna have to turn on some power switches.
Sitting at 9 skill points. Unfortunately, that does me shit all. But we get at least one more skill point, and we're cooking.
Is that how the bobbies get around? I wonder if they ever get stuck. That could get awkward.
There's a guy up there on the ledge.
Hey, I'm just having fun with you, aren't I? Come on down and let's have a laugh.
Jubilator Grand Derby. Sam has €2 on number 6 to win. Reggie has 50p on number 2 to win. Number 2 to show big spender. Thomas €2 on number 4. Penny €2 on number 3. Peter €5 exact to number 1 win. Number 4 show. No more bets from Peter until he pays up.
There's the power room. How am I supposed to get across?
It's been a while since I've seen one of these.
Percy, what are you doing?
I'm swimming!
Oh, good Christ, where are your clothes? Percy, where are your clothes?
Just leave the body there and move on. And if you see a lot of people walking past someone in the middle of the street, you can safely trust that they've already realized there's nothing further they can do for that person. Just pretend that the person in the street is not there.
This Uncle Jack stuff really reminds me of when you listen to like the Enclave radio on Fallout 3. Proper use of jubilators. To all employees, from Penelope Snug, Supervisor, please note that the proper function of a jubilator is to dispose of downers who have gone on holiday in public and to diffuse airborne joy to citizens who may have forgotten to take their pills. A jubilator is not a mechanical steed for jousting and betting. We are becoming quite short-handed as a result of the tomfoolery since the cockpit burns up when one jubilator smashes another. They are almost invincible except for the electrical issue we are working on, but even a rock can be broken by another rock. It has further come to my attention that certain employees attempted to sabotage jubilators to gain advantage in illicit competitions. Perpetrators will be caught and damage will be docked from their pay. Penelope, P.S. Kindly do not sound the toddlers indoors. It alarms the secretaries.
We'll be glad you did.
I'm not getting past those jets without getting poached like an egg. Can I turn them off?
I didn't know it was on a timer. Sneezes, Jesus.
Okay, that's one. Two more, I think.
One down, 2 to go. Me, I just close it. Nope.
Oh, I'd love to stay here, but I can't. Where's the door?
A lot of locked cabinets, that's for sure.
For heaven's sake, doesn't anything work around here?
Definitely gonna take that. Jubilator weakness. Sizz. Thomas, I tried to slow down Peter's Jubilator like you asked, but they're robust buggers. Turns out Jubilator only has 3 weaknesses. A big electric shock, bashing open the rear access panel and extracting the activator. There might only be 2, come to think of it. Obviously none of these things is exactly subtle. Please advise.
So electricity damages jubilators. What can I zap it with?